Hello ladies and gentlemen, Fanie Naude here and welcome to episode 4, Building Your Base of Operations. This is going to be your website and your funnels. So this is going to be quite an interesting video. It builds on all the previous ones. So remember, if you have not watched the previous episodes, please go back and watch it. But today we're going to answer some very interesting questions on why exactly you are not signing up clients through your website, what systems you need to put in place to consistently sign up clients through your website and not just show that as credibility and showing that you exist. So stay tuned for the rest of this video where we answer all of these questions. So let us jump right in and saying, great, what we want to do today is just say, okay, we've gone through, picking your niche, creating your offer and your marketing message. We talked about lead magnets yesterday, and now we're going to talk about your website. So it all depends on what is the purpose of your website. Because at the end of the day, you want some place somewhere on the internet that you can call your own. You don't want to be 100% dependent on all of the big social media companies like Facebook and LinkedIn or YouTube, because what if they decide, okay, they don't want you anymore and they just ban you? Like, that's going to be very catastrophic if you build your entire business around this social media platform and suddenly it just decides to turn on you. You don't have any sort of control, but with a website, it's yours. It is really yours. You buy the domain and it's your little piece, your little base of operations. So even if you get, let's say, banned from the one site, you can still utilize all the other thousands of different channels that you can drive traffic towards your website. And it's not going to be taken down that easily by some social media company. So now, what's your purpose of the website? Well, most people these days are only using the website to show they exist. Because everybody loves to do research, loves to go and see, okay, well, this person messaged me, let's go research this person and see whether or not it's a legitimate business, what are they doing, why this person messaging me, and that's how they find your website, find your social media profiles, all of those sort of things. You should realize any sort of person that you're going to do business with is first going to research you before making any sort of decisions. So this is why most people have a website. So the website is just a quick website, just showing you exist, telling a little bit more about your business and all of those sort of things. Yes, that's very good for trust and credibility, but it's not that great for signing up new clients. Because at the end of the day, we love to drive sales. We want sales. We want new clients signing up because we have a website. So we like to combine both of those ideas of credibility and trust, showing you exist, and consistently having a system in place to sign up new clients. So there's a few very let's say obvious questions or very blatant direct questions that you should be answering for your prospects or for the people or the traffic that's coming onto your website. And most businesses don't do this. Because you come onto their website, you don't know what they're doing, you just see a bunch of corporate stock photos and you don't really understand exactly what's going on. You're not going to work with someone that's confusing you. So if you go onto the website, you see this big corporate website, but you have no idea what the offer is, what the marketing message is, any sort of those things, you're just going to feel confused. It's like, okay, great, they exist, I'm just going to leave. Now, if you want to sign up some clients through your website, you need to answer the following 4 questions. And I've spoken about this in a previous video a few weeks back, but this is still true. It's going to stay true because it's the most dumbed down version of, making people understand what you do in your business. So the first one is, who do you work with? Now, this is your target market. This is your niche. They need to know this immediately. When they come onto your website, they should know immediately whether or not they are part of your target market or not. And the second one is, how do you help them, or with what do you help them with? Meaning, what do you offer? What is your offer? Now, we already went in episode through your marketing message and your offer. Now, the marketing message should be the first thing on your website that everybody sees. Very, very important, because it answers these 2 questions within that 2-sentence story. Very, very simple way of just immediately, right off the bat, setting the tone for your website. We work with these people. This is how we help them. And now if they go further, yes, they're interested. Now they're seen as interested prospects because they already know what you're doing. Now they want more information. So the next thing is going to be, if they're convinced, great, I'm part of your target market. Yes, I have a problem that you can solve. Next thing that they're going to answer or ask is going to be, have you done this before? What social proof do you have? Do you have testimonials? Are you competent enough to do this? Like, do you have a proven process? All of those sort of questions falls in with, have you done this before? Showing your competence. Because maybe your marketing message is great and all of those sort of things are great, but this is their first experience with you and you're not providing some proof that you know what you're doing. They're not going to work with you. They're going to feel scared to work with you. It's not going to be like, yes, let's do this. It's going to be like, should I really take this risk? But if there's so many testimonials and people that's happy and you have so many happy clients and so much results to show, they're going to feel so confident on taking that step because other people already took that step and they were not disappointed. Very important to have this in place. And then finally, once they are convinced that they want to work with you, you want to make it as easy as possible to work with you. So the next one is, how do I work with you? If they can only click one button to work with you, that's going to be great. If they can immediately click on your number and call you immediately, that's very easy. If they can schedule a free strategy session directly into your calendar where they don't need to do anything else and everything is automated, very easy to work with you. So your website should be functional enough, and to work with you should not be this massive process. They want to be in contact with you, finding out exactly how do we start, how do we kick off, and that's very, very important. Then, like we said in the previous video with the lead magnets, this is where it comes in. This is the bonus one. This is number 5, because not everybody is ready to make that first decision. So now you want to give some value up front to build trust and credibility. So this is where the lead magnet is built right into your site for all of those people that's not ready to make that first decision, want a little bit of value to build that trust and credibility to maybe work with you later down the line. All of those opportunities are lost if you don't have something like this in place right now. Now, this is just your normal website, and all of this should be on your home page. Now, thinking about, okay, what about the about page? What about my services and contact us and all of those? Honestly, it really doesn't matter that much. That's the only reason people are going to those pages is to find out more information. If you already answered those 4 questions on the landing page or your home page where they first come into contact with you, the rest is just going to be research. Oh, so I'm just interested how this business started. I want to know more about the management team. I want to know more about exactly the different services that they offer and all of those. It's not that important. Yes, it should be in place, but it's not the most important thing that you can have on your website. So that is just your normal 4-page, very, very basic website, and that delivers constant leads, it delivers constant clients as well, but it's not that effective. No, that's the bare minimum. So if you're thinking about bare minimum, don't expect all of this results to just fall out of the air suddenly if you have that in place. This is foundations that needs to be just there. The next thing that we want to do is, okay, great, that's for trust and credibility. Also a little bit to sign up clients and convince people to work with you. But next we're going to talk about funnels. Now, a lot of people still don't know what funnels is, and it's just a system or a process to take someone through a standardized, step-by-step process to sign them up as a client. And because it's a longer process, it's a few steps, there's going to be falling people out on every single stage. So if you think about a funnel that goes like this, it's basically going to be every stage people are going to fall out, that eventually you sit with very high quality leads. That's the probability of changing those people into clients is going to be extremely high. If you don't have this and you have this big, massive block of people that's interested, you're going to waste a lot of time contacting every single one of them just because, there's just so many, and not all of them is going to be clients. A lot of you guys know of using different services of, people just want to do some research. They just want to compare prices. I know this is a big problem with the accounting community as well. They use systems like Bark and so forth, and suddenly they call those leads, and it's just being oh no, I was just doing some price hunting, or I was just curious about what your prices are. And see, even different accountants are using that to find out what the prices and the quotes are from their competitors. And what a funnel does, it eliminates all of this, because all of those people that's just doing the research is not going to go through the trouble to go through your entire funnel. Now, there's a lot of different funnels that works very great out there. We have two that we love in particular. And the first one is driving traffic towards a lead magnet. Now, this is not a very big funnel. It basically is just Facebook ads or any sort of organic marketing pointed at downloading a specific lead magnet. So you have the hook, the advertising is lead magnet, something of value that they find valuable. And when they come into the site, they give they give their details to you. You can follow up with those leads manually. Now, this is one of the cons for doing this, because it's going to be a lot of leads. It's like I just said, a lot of leads, and you need to manually follow up on all of them. But if you're desperate, you don't have a bunch of results to show, you can basically just create this. This is a good way to get started with any sort of business, because then you're going to talk with so many people. Your understanding of the market is going to really increase very rapidly by this. You still build in the automatic scheduling with this funnel, but the chances of that working is not really there. But you're not promoting it, you're just promoting the lead magnet. Now, the next one is a more complex funnel, and this is more in the traditional sense of a real actual funnel that people fall out on every single stage. And this is for your case study or your value video. Now, how this works is, the first is just a landing page, obviously to capture their details. The value that they're going to receive is the case study itself. We provide value, provide results, show them a little bit more about your proven process. And at the end of that video, that case study video or value video, you're going to tell them, well, you can take all of this information I just gave you and go and implement it yourself. Or if you want some extra help, reach out to us, schedule a call with us. Below that video is going to be a schedule button. Going next to the schedule page, on the schedule page, they need to book a specific time into your calendar. It's all automatic. And after they schedule the call, it's going to be a survey page. Now, this is extremely important, because this is how you qualify the leads that you're going to be calling. So if someone fills in that survey very badly, you don't need to waste your time on contacting that person, or you can just cancel that meeting just altogether. So that's just to qualify them, short 10 questions, and it depends on what you want to know. Do you want to know their current revenue, future revenue that they want? No, number of employees, number of years in business, no, what is their biggest obstacle? All of those sort of questions we love to ask, because it shows you the quality of that lead. If they don't fill it in, they're bad quality. If they fill it in badly, they're also bad quality. If they fill it in good, great. You know that the probability of changing that person into a client is going to be extremely high. And then finally, we just end off with a thank you page saying that you cannot take this meeting or this scheduled call with us in a noisy place, or driving or anything like that. You should be focused, calm, and ready to have a very adult discussion about your business, that we can learn more about your business, learn more about your current situation, where you want to be going, and seeing exactly how we can help you. This is going to be a very important conversation. So that is just a 5-page funnel. Now, the brilliance of this is every single step people fall out, because it's just getting more and more and more difficult. So every single step, finally, if someone went through all 5 pages and scheduled a call with you, filled in the survey correctly, that's going to be a very high quality lead, and the chances of turning that person into a client very, 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 very high. So with both of these funnels, we love to run ads towards them. We love to run ads towards both these funnels, push the people through, and great, we can immediately analyze exactly where everybody is falling out, what should be improved, where we can improve all of these certain things. But this should be built into your website. So this is part of your website. The funnel is not something that you built on the side or anything like that. You build that into your domain, into your base of operations. So this is going to be the driving force of signing up new clients. The driving force for trust and credibility is going to be your main site. So that's a basic breakdown of the bare minimum that you should be having in place in this information age. If you don't have this in place, you're losing out on so many opportunities online. And you know, this is our series on how to get clients online. If you don't want to put this in place and make everything that you're doing so much more effective, and you know, the capabilities to automate this process, that you don't need to be spending so much time on organic marketing, no, this should be doing in place. So thank you everybody for watching this base of operation video. Remember, we are doing this series to promote our 40K in 40 weeks workshop. This workshop is going to be specifically for accountants that want to grow their accounting practices by 40,000 in 4 weeks. I know this is a tall order. We're going to work extremely hard. It's going to be very fun. We'll go through this workshop with you guys, showing our proven process, showing you exactly step by step what you need to be doing to scale your accounting practice, sign up those new clients, and hopefully by the end of this workshop, we can get you onto an automated system like one of these that you can consistently sign up new clients every single month after that as well. So that's our end game for this workshop. I hope you guys are excited. It's starting next week on Tuesday the 1st. So remember, check out the link in the description and sign up for that workshop right now. Other than that, thanks everybody and enjoy the rest of your day.